holiday weekend tea tastings. So it says Biluochun, but I'll show you here in this book. It's more commonly wrote I guess it's Biluochun. I'm not sure how to say it. Biluochun or Biluochun, which means green snail spring. And it's from Jiangsu, China. That's a province, which is right there. Got it on my screen because I've been studying. And this book says it's from the two mountains in that province, the east or the west mountain, where it's very humid and surrounded by fruit trees. So it absorbs the aroma of the blossoms of the early spring. And it's from the finest tender buds, hand plucked and rolled. So it's hand plucked, and it doesn't say hand rolled, but I'm assuming that means hand rolled. This is from Adagio, but in my book it says it's one bud and one leaf, and plucked and processed by hand into neat little spirals that look like tiny snails. That's why it's called a green snail spring tea. So how they hand roll it. And I thought this was interesting. Takes 60,000 to 80,000 leaf buds to produce 1 pound of this tea. Isn't that cool? And another feature is that the curled leaves are covered in fine white hairs and untwist to give a clear green to pale golden yellow liqueur. So what did you just say it sounds like?
So it sounds like a warm fuzzy tea.
It does. I like, that's a pun because he knows I like using the words warm fuzzy. I haven't used them in a while.
Well, you're overdue.
It used to be my thing. I like to give warm fuzzies and get warm fuzzies.
There you go.
Which means just a little loving comments or statements. Here, Riri is getting a warm fuzzy.
She is.
And so is Tizzy.
Look at this, a lap dog.
But anyway, so I'm still researching. We haven't smelled yet. But I wanted to point out another website says that rather than pouring water directly onto the leaf, Biluochun is meant to be prepared by putting the leaf into boiled water and watching it spiral downward as it brews. That's like the other tea, the is it Longjing or something that I like, where we watch it spiral down. So I got this cup out so we can play with that. And we've got 80, whoops, it says 81, but that's close enough. So, oh, it says 82 on here, so I'm good. I have to laugh because we've spent so much time with this tea and I haven't even taken any out of the bag yet. So we have smelled, and I want to say, does that smell good? I like the way this tea smells, so that's promising. So what do you think it smells like?
I get a very light aroma from it. Like it smells a lot like a delicate flower. That's the only thing I can think of.
But that's because you read the package.
Well, no, I really didn't read the package. It was like a light aroma. I didn't really get a strong aroma.
So I got a very strong aroma, and it's
not.
so pleasant. It's so good. It's not light. And so I thought it was a fruit, and I decided it was a berry. That was my first thought. And then finally, after pondering a while, because that's what I have to do, you notice the package says sweet floral. I don't get floral at all, but I did get sweet. And then I had that aha. So honey is under the fruit category, and honey is sweet. I think it's got a very much of a honey aroma to it. And then it does say on the package slightly earthy. I did get that as well. I was trying to decide what kind of earthy, and I thought maybe moist black soil, because it's not like a dry soil, because I'm thinking dry outside because we're having a drought and huge heat indexes up into like the upper teens and 20s. So it's very hot outside, and it's perfect to have a spring tea to cool down. But then I got to thinking, well, also under the earthy is roasted. And so they do suggest, here they say floral smoky, but in some of the other things I read, it said that they roast this tea. And I think that might be what I'm smelling under the earthy, is maybe the roasted. So I'm super excited because I love roasted tea and I love fruit and I love honey. So let's hope that this carries through as we taste it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love the little spirals. And we're looking for the little fuzzies, so I put a few in front of me on the white table. And from experience, I know they're hard to see with the naked eye. I opened my window, but I've learned that you can see the fuzzies, and I can totally see the fuzzies if you take your camera and zoom in on them. And I see the little fuzzies. So I tried pointing with my finger and it looked horrible. So the edge of my baby spoon, right in there, you see right in there are some fuzzes. I will zoom in again. Let's see how close I can get. You see them? So the fuzzes are from it being the, oh, look at how fuzzy that one is. Oh my lands. Okay. And you can even see some fuzz on the darker brown ones. I like that some of them are two colors. This one's all dark, but you can actually see the downy fuzz on it as well. Can you see when you zoom in? I'm having fun. So that comes from it being the first bud and first leaf. And that's always a sign that of good, oh my lands. Look at the fuzz on that.
Look at the fuzz.
Look at the warm fuzzies. Oh my lands. You can see it. So I just showed him the picture that I took.
Yeah, and it looks like a hairy goomer. Tarantula or something, I don't know.
Oh my goodness, that's too funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to do it both ways. I should be using a gaiwan, but I really like this little pot I have. But we learned from the last tea tasting to just barely cover the leaves. And then I'm going to put some in here, and hopefully my cup doesn't shatter from the heat. It is only 80 Celsius, so, or 82, I did turn it up. So we're gonna fill this up and put some in it and watch them do their thing too. So I've already decanted the other because I try to do only like a 10-second steep. Oh, look at them. They're quickly going to the bottom. Oh, fun. I do like doing this with green tea. In fact, I got these glasses just so I could do that with green tea. Oh, but now some went seahorses. Some went straight down. Now this one's coming back up while that one's going down. Okay, you're not acting like Longjing. Longjing stays at the top. You have to go watch that video if you haven't watched it before on my channel, YouTube channel. So, Crash, I like watching them how they're opening up. Oh, wow, look at how that's a full leaf already. And then now it's going back up. This is like a circus, how Longjing just stays at the top until it takes in enough of the water and then it falls to the bottom and it's fun. But these are floating up and down. But look how quickly they are.
Look at the bubbles.
There is bubbles, and look how they're like moving, like snails moving around. They're like uncurling before our eyes.
Going down. Slowly.
It's weird. It's like a science project. But,
It is.
you know, this is very, to me, I love this kind of tea because it's so relaxing to like sit with a book and watch your tea act at a show.
Yeah. Just showing off.
Well, we got some more coming down. It's really opening it up. It's like it's alive. Like that one's a dragon. And there's still some at the top.
Yeah. The dragon's dragging the bottom.
Oh, there comes one coming down.
Yeah.
Crash.
Special effects brought to you by.
This
I
one's
find
like
it-
gonna float on the top of
I
the
find
other
it
ones.
interesting that there are bubbles coming out, like it's letting out air, and it's possible that it's letting out some air and trapped in little crevices and such.
Yeah, when it was hand rolled up.
Yeah, so I find that interesting.
Yeah, it is. I see all those bubbles. Very interesting. Look at that one reaching up straight and tall now.
Yeah, it is.
It's like they're alive. They're moving. I suppose they are alive. So here's the color of the tea. Can you get it very well? What color? It's kind of yellow. I think I would declare it yellow. Say that again.
I'm watching Tea-tainment.
Tea-tainment, like entertainment. I always take pictures of my tea like this. And so I'm going to do that while I video. So here we go. First taste. And tell me what you think it tastes like and whether or not it tastes like it smells. Oh, it does not taste like it smells. Not at all. But it tastes nice. It tastes like a green tea now. It doesn't smell like a green tea, but it tastes very grassy.
Yeah. I couldn't think of it, but yeah, that's a good example.
So I would say it tastes vegetal like you would expect a green tea to taste.
It does. That was my first inclination.
I do taste the sweetness I was smelling. Okay, we lost our minds and did our tasting out of order. So we have to determine body. So we'll do body. So what do you think? Light, medium, or full?
I would say it's light.
I was actually going with medium. I think it's got a medium body. Okay, astringency, smooth, bright, and light, lively and brisk, or pungent. Well, it's not pungent.
No.
It's not smooth. Well, I'm going to go, I think it's bright and light, at least at this 10, 15 second steep. And that's my favorite category. What do you think?
I would agree with that.
Okay, you're going to have to think fast because I'm recording.
Oh, no.
So I've only got a tiny bit left for this first tea tasting. So the finish, what do you think it is?
Somewhat mouth-watering.
A little lingering too.
I think I would
The
agree.
sweetness lingers
Yes.
or something.
It's mouth-watering and has a...
I didn't have enough to determine if it was mouth-watering.
I feel it.
but it might be. Definitely not airy and soft. Definitely not evaporating quick. So it could be a little juicy and a little lingering.
Yeah.
I think we should taste this before we make any more the other way.
Test the experiment.
Test the experience. So we share the cup since we're married?
I could watch you first.
Okay. I don't know if it's steeped long enough. It's very very light flavor. It reminds me of the Longines, drinking it this way, which is I like doing that in the summer. So I'm excited to have a large package of this because this is probably how I'm going to drink this. Because it's so relaxing doing it this way. And I think it's a pleasant, light. I'm almost wondering if I'm getting any floral this way. I'm confused. Yeah. So they call drinking it this way Grandpa style because you have to use your teeth as the filter to filter out the
Better put them in
tea.
then. I gotta go put them in.
Well, it's what?
It's like a flavored water that you could buy.
Only I wouldn't buy that kind of flavor.
Probably not.
It's too subtle.
It is.
But that's what I like. I like that it's like intriguing and makes you wanna. Let's let it set and see if it gets any stronger.
It's like watching the bottom of the ocean as you drink it.
So what kind of flavor though?
I got a very light hint of sweet.
Yeah, the sweet's still there.
That's basically what I got out of it.
Here we go for a little bit longer steep. And this time we'll start testing whether it's a forgiving tea on astringency. I took my spoon and stirred it, and now you can see the water is looking a little more yellow and how open the leaves are. So I think we may have had too much water for the amount of leaves we used. So the next tasting might taste different. Okay, second steep. I think I went about 60 seconds, maybe a little longer because I was busy stirring. So body, astringency, taste, finish, have any of those changed? Oh, yeah. What would you say about this tea?
It's different.
You should look at his face as he's grimacing.
I would say it's bitter. Yeah.
So I would say it's unforgiving.
It is. It's decidedly changed.
Oh, yeah.
I would.
And yeah, this is typical of why I don't like green teas.
Ooh.
What kind of face is that?
It's almost
Take
like
another sip.
It's almost like a vinegar or something.
Take another sip.
Oh man, this is a punishment. This is not good. Do not oversteep it.
Well, we didn't even get to the 2 to 3 minutes that the package says before it. It definitely, it's typical green tea, very unforgiving. The astringency goes straight to pungent.
Yeah.
And
it's through the roof.
makes you not want to drink it anymore. However, I think drinking it this way, that's why Longjing or Dragonwell, that's why I like it, because I can drink it this way. But I can't drink it unless it's steeped only 20 seconds.
Where'd the honey go?
Yeah. You should see his face. I try not to show our faces too much, but he's cracking me up.
I'm not pretty to begin with, so that won't help. Yeah. Oh, no. That was a radical switch. That was a hard left into the guardrail. Oh, man.
So let's try this now that it's steeped longer with less water.
I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, but this is nice.
Okay, I want that one.
Yeah. See, See, this tea is going to be like Dragonwell Longjing.
That's better.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
That's nice. See, this is how I'm going to be drinking this tea. And I'll enjoy this because it's relaxing to watch the leaves do their thing. And it tastes okay. But
Tastes better
we
than-
need some sugar. Can you go get some sugar?
Oh yes, we need sugar and or
So we put some sugar in our decanter. We'll see if this is any better. What did you say about the tea a minute ago?
I said if this had ever been my first taste of tea, I would not readily go back to drinking anymore.
You said I would never drink it again.
I would never drink it again.
Taste
yes.
this. See if it's any better with sugar.
I'm better at watching you. Okay. Can you make nasty sweet? No, you can't. I don't know if that helped it at all.
I think it helped it. I can down it now, but
Well, I can down it because
it's still, it brings out the grassy.
not a fan. I'm gonna have to abort kids. Yeah.
Go.
So this is green tea that's good for you, like medicine. But so you don't drink medicine like this. You should get it in a shot, so you don't have to taste it. So right in the buttocks, and you're cured. There you go.
This is what I get when I encourage him just to finish it, because green tea is
so
good
now
for
I have
you.
to finish it.
He said it's like medicine.
Like medicine. So I mean, I'm just saying. No offense to anyone, but
He's on a roll.
There, I drank my medicine. There's the cure.
He's got a bitter medicine taste face.
Yeah.
So here's what the leaves look like. Aren't they beautiful though? They're so green. Let's see if I can get just one. Beautiful leaves. So I did another 10-second steep to see if we ruined this whole batch. Often that happens once you over steep it. Every batch after that tastes that way. So let's see. Yeah. So go ahead and pour.
Frankly, I'm a little scared.
Okay. So just set it down anywhere. We have our little tea table over here. So let's try it.
Okay.
Go for it. Hurry.
Okay.
Ah.
A little more palatable.
Yeah, it's lost its sweetness. It's like the first one, only
They say I too have less.
it's got the grassy, but it's lost the honey.
Yeah, I would agree. Testament. It's like I went to the yard and got the grass.
So we got some more water boiling, and probably what I'm going to do from learning my lessons, this tea probably has some more, and I'm going to get another cup and brew it this way. Thanks for joining us with this tea tasting.
My apologies.
I hope we made you laugh. Okay, we thought we were done, but
I feel like we're having one of those strange drinks that you have, those kind of like nutrition bars and whatever, like, I'll have that Kaylee thingy, drinky thingy.
Kaylee drinky thingy.
I don't know, the green one or the yellow one. I don't know.
So,
It's supposed to be really good for you. I'm all good with that, but I don't know.
so we
kids.
poured the leaves we'd already brewed 3 times in his, and we're going to let him drink that. But I turned the camera back on because I realized we didn't rate it. So what would you rate it?
If I don't come back in the next portion of the video, you know something went horribly wrong. Just saying.
So what would you rate it? You've got I didn't like it hard to swallow is 1 heart, but that wasn't the first steep. So if you
the first
rate it when you don't brew it too long.
The first steep is the only one I liked.
Because then you have I liked it, I might buy it again. Whoops, that's 3 hearts. 2 hearts is it just okay, I swallowed it. I don't think it's a love it or or 5 hearts is I would loved it. I'd keep it on hand.
Oh,
4 hearts is loved it, would buy it again. So where are you at? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 hearts?
I'm at 1.
1?
Maximum drive.
Well, no. Rated on the first.
Well, on the first one, I would rate it 2.
2. Just okay. I swallowed it. I would say that's accurate for you.
For me, it's very accurate.
I actually would go. I'm gonna put 3 in my thing, but I'm going to hand type 2.5.
2.5.
Because I did like it. So
it is not forgiving.
So 3 is a like, and I might buy it again. It's rates with the Longjing and the Longjing, which is also known as Dragon Well for me, because I really enjoy drinking it like this, but I don't enjoy drinking it like a regular brew.
No.
And the only reason I love this is because it's so relaxing watching the leaves do their, what did you say, tea-tainment?
Tea-tainment, yeah. Watching tea-tainment.
Watching tea-tainment, and which they're not doing anything anymore.
Oh, look at that.
And so
right,
I might buy it again just to do that.
Just for tea-tainment.
Just for tea-tainment and relaxing. But just for taste, I would not buy it again. So I'm going to go with 2.5.
Let it cool down and put a goldfish in there. It'd be like it's in the pond. That's just a thought.
You're so
Let it cool
silly.
down first.
Tell the people goodbye.
Goodbye, people.